Hello everyone, how are you? It's Riss. So today I'm going to be doing a book unhaul video. I think videos like this are low-key like super fun, but I also feel like it could be a little negative and I don't really like that, so I just want to say that there's nothing necessarily wrong with these books. I just either like have no interest in reading them anymore, or I like, in my opinion, I didn't like it. And everybody's entitled to their own opinion, of course. So let's just get into it. So the first one, and also let me know what I should do with these books. Should I list them on my Pango? Should I just drop them at free little bookstores? Like, I don't know. So I think I might do a video actually where I go to free little bookstores and swap them out. So maybe I'll do that. But the first is Rhapsodic. I got this when I first got back into reading. I remember seeing it on like one of those, if you liked ACOTAR, buy this, and I never read it, and it just seems kind of boring. Like, I don't know, it seems like it's like a Hades and Persephone retelling. I just have no interest in it anymore. Kind of on a similar wavelength, King of Battle and Blood. This was another one that I got because I saw it being recommended if you liked ACOTAR or whatever. So I think I gotta say goodbye to her. No. I'm getting rid of Maybe in Another Life. This was the worst book I read this year. It was a 2-star. I read it for a book club, and it was just boring, repetitive. I've talked about this before, but she's got it. Next is Shadow in the Ember. This is a prequel to From Blood and Ash, and I actually enjoyed From Blood and Ash. I don't know if I would enjoy it now. I'm keeping From Blood and Ash, but this one was so long and gave nothing. I remember I had to skim like the second half of this, and the writing is like small. I really didn't like this book. I don't care. Gotta go. Next is Payback's a Witch. Don't know. I've had this for like 2 years and I just haven't read it. I don't think I really like around spooky season cutesy books like this. Usually around spooky season is when I really get into horror. I'm more of like a horror book. Wow, my nose is really red. Kind of spooky season girl versus like a cute spooky season, so bye girl. Is my nose distracting? No. Next is The Corn Maiden by Joyce Carol Oates. Should I keep this? I don't know, I've literally had this since I was a teenager and just haven't read it. Oh man. You know what? I think she's so bad. She needs attention. I think I'm actually gonna keep this one. Next is How to Kill a Rock Star. I just don't know about this book. It seems kind of like boring. That's kind of the theme with all these books. They just seem kind of boring. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like a romance, but it seems like one I don't know if I would like. I'm getting rid of Game of Thrones. I don't think I'm ever gonna read it, if I'm being completely honest, and if I do ever want to read it, I know that they have a million Game of Thrones at thrift stores. I just don't want her taking up space anymore, and I feel bad. I just stare at her. I'm gonna part with House on the Cerulean Sea. It seems like a really cute, sweet, fun read, but I'm just not really a cute, sweet, fun read type of person. I've heard really good things about it, but oh, this actually looks really cute. I don't think I'm gonna read it, but I don't want to part ways with it. Look how pretty the cover is. Oh, bam. Okay, I'm changing my mind. I'm keeping this one. I'm gonna go away with Bully by Penelope Douglas. This cover sucks, and it seems like a pretty basic, predictable book, so I'm gonna get rid of her. I was gonna get rid of this one, but I really like the author. I remember seeing her when I was actively on TikTok, and the author of this is so sweet. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna get rid of the Bone Shard Daughter. I bought it because Sarah J. Maas is quoted on the cover. It seems like all of these books are all ones that I bought because they've been marketed as, if you like ACOTAR, read it. What are you doing? Jenna, don't eat that. Yeah, it just seems like another fantasy, and I just don't need it. Next, I am getting rid of Sick Fucks by Tillie Cole. All the shit that went on with her is insane. I'll explain it in a second, but I was gonna get rid of this book anyway because it just wasn't good. It was a lot, and I like a lot, but this was like a lot. So Tillie Cole, she wrote a book in 2019 I forget what it's called, but it was a KKK romance? Yeah. Yeah. And I'm sure if you've been active on Booksta, you've probably seen the screenshots floating around. I'm not putting them up because it's just like really foul. And it just kind of took it too far. And I think she put out a statement saying that she didn't like mean to. Yeah, like she disabled the comments, of course. But she said like, I apologize. She said that she took them down. And I'm like, girl, you wrote them in 2019. Like, why would you write something like that? And then, like, she said I'm taking a break from social media. That was November 6th. And then November 13th, she said something else. I don't know. But, yeah. It's kind of shocking because she did this book, 1,000 Boy Kisses. And that one's, like, pretty well known. So, I don't feel good supporting her. But I gotta go. That's another one that I probably am not gonna even put in the free little library. And then Aries and the Prince No More. This book actually has a sentimental value to me. The author's really sweet, but should I keep this? Is something worth keeping just because it's sentimental though? Like, I'm probably never gonna pick it up again. And it's not like it's one of my favorite books. It was a good starting point for him. And it was also like a starting point for me. Oh man, alright, I'm gonna hold on to it for just a little bit longer because, like, I don't know. I'm holding on to it. Next is the Sunderlands. I also got this because I was on a fantasy kick and I bought all of these and then I realized that I'm not interested in any of them. This cover is stunning. It's so pretty. Yeah, I gotta part. Sorry. Next, I'm gonna part ways with Poison Roses. I do still want to know where the series goes, but I don't see myself ever buying it, so I gotta get rid of this one. This was really disappointing. It had so much potential, but it just fell flat for me. It's like a Rockstar reverse harem, which sounds really good, but it wasn't that great. This cover is gorgeous. I got this for like $3 on Book Outlet, so I don't want it. Bye. Next, I'm going to get rid of this Hooked, Scarred, and Wretched series. I liked Hooked, but I never picked up the other two, and I can see them being a little predictable, and I have so many other romance books that I want to read. Like, I guess all you can see is ACOTAR. Is this like an ACOTAR promo video? But I have so many other romances that I want to read that I just don't see myself picking these up. So I'm sure that these, like, if I sold them on like Mercari or something, or Hango, that would be good. It's just annoying because then there's the effort of like listing it. And then like that makes me sound so lazy, but I don't even have a printer. And then lastly, I have all of these Greek like mythology books. I got them gifted to me and I just don't think I'm gonna read them. Like there are so many of these and I just don't know if I see myself reading them. Like, maybe I'll go through and pick out which ones I want. I am interested in Ariadne. I think I'm gonna keep Ariadne. I'm not interested in Song of Achilles. That one I know is going. So we got Daughters of Sparta. I'm gonna get rid of 1,000 Ships. Silence of the Girls. My one friend said Circe wasn't that good. I'm gonna get rid of Circe. And The Women of Troy. This one seems kind of short, but I think I'm gonna get rid of her. And Pandora's Jar. So yeah, those are the books that I am unhauling, books that I'm getting rid of, giving away. Let me know if you think any of those I should keep. Alright, I love y'all, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye!